Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, April 21st, 2022. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. Majority of Americans back the president's mask mandate on airplanes. Some Democrats rebuke Biden on the border. Republicans now hold the biggest midterm advantage in 40 years. Russia kills even more civilians in Ukraine. Also coming up, reefer madness. But first, a majority of voters support the president's mask requirements on airlines. A survey from the Associated Press finds 56% still favor the face coverings when traveling, even though they have been thrown out by a federal judge. 24% oppose, 20% no opinion. President Biden's mandate, as I said, was struck down this week. But the Biden administration is appealing that ruling, even though Mr. Biden himself says Americans should have a choice. Growing chorus of Democratic senators urging Joe Biden to keep Title 42 at the border. Kyrsten Sinema, Maggie Hassan, others support the Trump-era policy. Delaware Senator Chris Coons says the measure is necessary to stop COVID. The order was put in place by the CDC in 2020. It allows federal agents to immediately deport illegal migrants and asylum seekers for the sake of public health. But somehow, President Biden wants to throw that out. A new report shows Democrats in major trouble this coming November. Two political research centers estimate 27 House seats deemed safe for progressives are now toss-ups. Similar survey from ABC News shows 51% of voters now back the Republicans generally. 41% support the Democrats. That's the biggest advantage for the GOP in 4 decades. Americans rank inflation and immigration as the biggest challenges. The United Nations reporting at least 5,000 civilians have been killed or injured in Ukraine since Putin launched his invasion in February. The Human Rights Commission of the UN believes the actual figure is 3 times higher. Russia was booted from that council earlier this month for alleged war crimes, but 24 members of the United Nations still back Moscow, including China, North Korea, Cuba, Iran, and Syria. In a moment, higher ground. What Americans think of pot. That's next. CarShield is a good product. They make it easy and affordable to protect your car from expensive repairs. CarShield offers protection plans for around $100 a month and covers more parts than ever before. When you need a repair, you choose the mechanic, and CarShield handles the rest. CarShield also includes coast-to-coast roadside assistance, rental car options, and trip reimbursement at no extra cost. CarShield has helped millions of drivers. I am a member, and you can lock in a good price now. It will never go up if you do. Be protected from the rising cost of parts and repairs. Please go to carshield.com/bill or call 800-391-8888 to save 10% on your plan and lock in your rate forever. That's carshield.com/bill or 800-391-8888 to save 10%. A deductible may apply. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, reefer madness. Remember that 1930s movie that demonized the evil weed marijuana? Well, now, today, Americans apparently want marijuana legal all over the country. 66% of voters say that. 88% of Democrats support total legalization. 50% of Republicans do. Those numbers are from a YouTube survey. Some facts about pot. 13 states now permit the consumption of marijuana for recreational use. Another 22 allow medical marijuana. 1 in 7 U.S. adults reportedly use marijuana on a semi-regular basis. 9% of Americans have consumed pot in the last 30 days. 2% of us have a pot problem. That is approximately 6.6 million people. We are addicted to marijuana mentally. The drug accounts for 67% of all new rehab admissions for teenagers. That is a key stat. Kids using pot are getting into trouble. States that have legalized marijuana have seen a 6 to 9% increase in DUI accidents. Well, they're not really accidents, are they? So, be careful what you wish for. Now, I have never taken drugs, including pot. I don't even drink. Why? It goes back to the late 1960s when intoxicants flooded the zone in America. I saw a lot of people go down. I believe that marijuana is a gateway drug for those who want to escape. In my own family, I have seen people destroyed by alcohol and drugs, and I bet you have too. Now, many folks disagree with me, and that's fine. But the message should be, if you can live your life sober, you will be a stronger person. You will accomplish more. Finally, the most important point here. Children cannot handle inebriation. Once a child gets drunk or stoned, the childhood leaves the building. I know what I'm talking about. I taught high school. I saw with my own eyes what happened to the stoners. It's not everybody. There are some people who can smoke pot as adults and not be harmed. But every child who gets involved with drugs or alcohol is harmed. That is the truth. And if marijuana is legalized across the country, it will be far more available to children. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. If you'd like more honest news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com. And remember, my new book, Killing the Killers, is out May 3rd. You can pre-order on BillO'Reilly.com. In a moment, something you might not know. As you know, inflation is almost out of control thanks to the policies of this administration. Retirement accounts are especially vulnerable right now because when inflation goes up, your dollar savings go down. So how do you protect your hard-earned wealth? Please call the people I trust at American Hartford Gold. They will show you how to protect your savings and retirement accounts against inflation by diversifying your portfolio with physical gold and silver, and they make it easy. They are the highest-rated firm in the country with an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. All it takes is a quick call, and they will deliver physical gold and silver right to your door or put inside your IRA or 401k. Plus, tell them O'Reilly sent you, and they'll give you up to $1,500 of free silver on your first order. So please don't wait. 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Again, 877-444-GOLD or text GOLD to 65532. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 6 years ago today, rock icon Prince was found unconscious inside his home on the outskirts of Minneapolis. Hours later, doctors ruled that his death was an accidental overdose from the powerful narcotic fentanyl. Here is the story. Prince's abuse of painkillers spanned at least a decade. He suffered from joint pain and multiple knee injuries. He routinely consumed vodka laced with Vicodin and fentanyl to make performing, traveling, and sleeping easier for him. On April 21st, 2016, the musician was discovered dead on the floor of his mansion. He was 57 years old. Health officials say Prince had consumed Vicodin he purchased illegally and then mixed it with booze. The Vicodin pills were laced with a deadly amount of fentanyl, Throughout his 40-year career, Prince released 30 records, won 7 Grammys, and sold 150 million albums. Sadly, the Purple Rain singer was the latest name on a long list of Americans who have lost their lives to drugs. According to the CDC, more than 100,000 people died from overdoses last year. That stat has doubled since 1999. Fentanyl is the reason. It is the most dangerous new drug in a generation. Of all fatal opioid overdoses last year, half were fentanyl-related. Fentanyl was first invented in 1959 to help cancer patients cope with intense post-surgical pain. Today, it is legally prescribed as a patch, which slowly releases dosages through the skin, again, to kill pain. In recent years, a black market has emerged in the USA as a cheaper alternative to heroin. Fentanyl is manufactured primarily in China, smuggled into Mexico, and then smuggled into the USA because the Biden administration has a lax border policy. And here's something else you might not know. Deadly narcotics, all of them, now more available and cheaper than any other time in U.S. history, again because of the lax border policy. The CDC estimates 3 million Americans are addicted to opioids right now. Many obtain the substances legally. Each year, doctors write 259 million prescriptions for narcotics. That's enough to give every single adult in America their own bottle of pills. Back after this. A criminal found the title to my friend's home online, forged his name, replaced him as a new owner on the title. That is called home title theft. And my friend spent a lot of money trying to get his title back. Real estate crimes and losses are not rare. According to the FBI, this crime is growing faster than credit card fraud, if you can believe it. And you're not covered by homeowners insurance or common identity theft programs. Home Title Lock has earned my trust. They put a barrier around your home's title, instantly detect anyone tampering with your home's title, and mobilize to help shut it down. Here's what I urge you to do. Please go to HomeTitleLock.com. Read the testimonials from government officials. Register your home address to see if you're already a victim and you don't know it. And when you protect your home, tell them O'Reilly sent you to get my listener discount. HomeTitleLock.com, HomeTitleLock.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.